sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
我现在只是在四处晃晃而已。
深入卧底有解过吗？
不知道。我先把一些休息点给开起来。
这边有地铁站。
走进地铁。看来又是一些电劫者。
关阳门的测试什么东西啊？这是在干嘛？
到了地铁站，开。 那拿十字弓了不起。
我竟然在干啥小？
他这样子啊？
然后我一进来的时候，在刺激几点的？
没有，我们只是刚解完地铁而已。生存者的那个地铁站单调多了，维和者都会加盖。
生存者地铁站会比较多一点，
就只是原来的，然后盖，然后堆一堆杂物摆在那边而已。
就缺乏是啊。
啊，维和者还会派人来看管，还会建个哨站，然后派人来保管。管理啊，
那个资源不够啊，难怪才会被维和者一开始就被清，维和者打。
我想说，干你们要刷僵尸也是在哪？对，
没有啦，我们只是刚刚开地铁而已啊。
改买塞。
快早上了，不知道怎么看到我都逃跑。没啊，
还没吧？有这么快早上吗？
快啊，他们已经被光照到了啊，我感觉了。
快！ 车子看到我都绕跑。
要考上哦。
这么快啊！
生存者好寒酸哦，我就直接给你那个。
对，我觉得维欧者那个还比较好哎。打一下针。
生存者还会派人来，维尔者还会派人建个哨塔、哨站什么的。哎，规模差太多了。
漏网之鱼。
等一下哦，现在要去哪里？去主线了。诶，山羊人们的测试，这个有解过吗？
没有啊，深度卧底我也不知道有没有解。
山羊人们没有深度卧底有过了，上次我们那个还失败，没有时间内之内找到那个卧底的那个女生，然后结果她
哦，是还可以再解一次的，看可不可以找到那个女生这样。
我觉得结局应该也不会有什么变化。
对，他现在是反叛，可是如果提早找到，可能会有一些剧情吧，我觉得。
Come on, man. What kind of absurd question is that?
There's nothing absurd about it. The answer is a goat.
太卡布
Although some people say Colonel Williams can climb trees and at night turns into a bat, but we are here to talk about goats, those wonderful, sweet companions of men and humanity's only chance to survive.
What? Goats.
It's true. People underestimate their tremendous abilities. Do you want to
我
know
只知道
more?
有一款叫模拟山羊的游戏，很屌。
Okay, let's talk about goats then.
Great. Here we go. First, I need to determine if you are worthy to know the secret of the goats.
The secret of the goats.
不会又是那
Do you
个吧？
know which type of infected
那个对话的
靠
任务，
北山羊怕哪一种？
afraid of?
Wait, are you serious?
是谁知道？
Serious as the plague.
靠北。
Come on. It's basic knowledge. Which type of infecteds are goats most afraid of?
我觉得应该是恐
Howlers
高
for sure.
Wrong. The correct answer,
靠背
goats are not afraid of anything. Nothing scares them. They're fucking fearless. That was a trick question, so I'm giving you another
你
chance.
他妈的是坑我们吧
There is a well-known abbreviation.
那是山羊啊，够。
GOAT. What does it mean?
This is a weird test.
Fear not, you're doing well. So what does GOAT mean?
我相信他是神经病。
不管了，选山羊啊！
It means goats own all territories. Couldn't be nothing else. Let's go with another question. How long does the average domestic goat live?
等一下，
养谁不小，养谁不小。
跟着
Goats
也
are
不
immortal.
叫。
No. Definitely
不
not.
要乱
那你不是很喜欢山羊，你应该希望它长生不老啊！
beasts.
这什么东西啊？乱的哦！这家伙真的乱的啦！
You're not ready.
你们来跟你们
Look,
比
Take
他
some
还看
time to study goats before
那你
we
不是很喜欢
speak
山羊？那
again.
山羊应该永垂不朽啊。
Farewell now.
大大们，你们读过
这个查一下就知道了，这个觉得有点夸张。
很做掉他了。
妈的，看穿过去，操！
先查一下加速3两可以活。我记得应该7到15年吧。可因为山羊，
那比狗还短吗？
可是山羊很容易就是因为他们
就被人类做成烤羊肉。羊肉排，
还真的嘞，10到14年哦，
Goats?
就是7到15年之间了。有人这样说可以活到20。
看，还要等一下。
阿影放箭，
丢巴拉也可以啊，不行，你丢巴拉会炸死其他人。
大家放箭射另外一个就行。就是这个小家伙。阿雷，
你把他射死了。
不是切到电击了，
啊，
里面还有
射死了就算了。
里面还有一个我有射到里面那一个哈。
你从后面这边射看呢。
没射到。可恶！
得不到，不行。
来啊，这边啊，从后面。
进入那个无敌状态。射到了。
有射到，可是他又被我秒杀，他等级6了。
废话，你的攻300多攻击力。
干我，那我就应该。
哦，他要打我。
我就应该要拿那个等级。
射脚啊。
等级1才对。
你哪里有留来等级1的弓啊？你妈你好笑。
有，我仓库有一个等级3的弓，而且还是补空弓。可是我要怎么拿？这才是一个重点。
好，看看能不能对话，真的是哦。
来。
王八蛋！
你喜欢山羊，你山羊就有嘴不小吗？你搞笑哦！哇，他这个选什么都一样、
怎么没有第4个选项
Bolter.
随便选的。
Wrong. Now there is.
第一个一定是随便选的，这是误导题，所以才误导你们啊！要不要按那个12
12 to 15 years, I reckon.
Yes. Unfortunately, goats are not immortal.
What
is that a wild goat's lifespan is shorter, a maximum of 10 years. The conclusion? Human company extends the life of goats. Those cuddle muffins just love us. Now, let's see how much do you know about our city. How many goats are there in the Villador Crest?
啊，这我就不知道。应该是没有吧？
没半只啊
None.
Dead wrong, but you can use a lifeline or a friend.
我就知道
I have no one else to ask it.
Well, you can ask me.
Okay, then. How many goats are on the Villador Crest?
Hint, it's between 1 and 3.
先从1开始吧。不管怎样，一直啊。
I think.
Dead wrong, but you can use a lifeline or a friend.
I have no one else to ask.
Well, you
Okay.
and
所以可以一直重复。
好，2
My answer is 2.
yes, 2 beautiful, proud goats, white and brown. They have
这
been
什么鬼
guarding our
鬼游戏啊？
city
这个
for centuries. I mentioned that a goat has
这
4
个测
stomachs.
试
Do you know what they help to digest?
真的。
现在多少呢？现在？啊，这什么东西？
青
草和
草
甘草吧。
青草跟甘
Grass
草吧？
and hay.
不是青草吧？
What a pity
真的
people
对对
don't have
因为它
foresight.
只吃草啊，它不能吃什么东西。
Although, to be
我想说是水
absolutely
果啊，
precise, the goat has one
可是好像
stomach
羊
with
羊没有
four
在吃水果的。
chambers, each one playing a different role in the
山羊所到
digestion
之处
process.
草木寸
Okay,
草
now
不
let's
生。
really get into it. This is a fascinating one.
还有
although, aren't they all? Rectangular pupils are
想到
one
了
of
他
the most interesting characteristics of goats. But what purpose do they serve?
长方形的瞳孔，我记得算是夜视能力吧。
啊，好了，好夜
They give
视，
goats night vision.
No. Definitely not my can
是哦。
gnawing friend. That just sounds silly.
哦，对，
I reckon you're not ready yet. Take some time to study
长方
goats
形的
before we
瞳孔，
speak again.
山羊
Farewell now.
应该是广角吧，因为夜视功能通常的动物眼睛会缩小瞳
哎，
孔，
对哦，
瞳孔会那个变
会缩小
变小。
所以它是长方形的，应该是广视野。我也不确定啊，那个要去查一下。
哎，真的是广角哎，靠腰哦。
对啊，因为它长方形嘛，就很广这样。
就这屋子的人已经被我们杀光光，只剩他了。
还可以再问吗？
看一下，应该不行啊，要等一段时间吧
等一下。
都是啊，哎，
早就死光了，他的同伴早就死光了，剩他一个人。
等一下，我决定
你
我
要杀他，你要杀他的话，最好等他应该是解完就可以杀了吧？我在想，
不行，也不能杀他啦。
或者是他是永垂不朽的 NPC。
这附近有没有比较近的？我先去拿等级比较低的。啊，没有那么远哦。哦，
没有，
最
这样
近的
子的话等一下。
这不死他、啊，
那没办法啦，防身处。等我啊，我去拿一下。
太夸张了。
其实我觉得电击剑士还蛮好用的。不过毒箭，因为它会让那个僵尸暂时僵硬。
可恶，那边没有。也缺羽毛啊！
啊，你要什么弓箭呢、做给你啊！
不用。
我掉地上看你要不要。这边
我还有一般弓可以用，不要看我这样。
掉地上。
我来实测一下，这边可以射吗？啊，都不能射。有读书会的人吗？哦，这个位置可以，这个位置可以。我来了。 我来了！啊，干穿过去！果然4级里面不能射，好可惜。
应该可以获得。
来吧！哎，嘿。
好了，随便选。
Revenants by far.
Now, how many?
两只。
甘草跟青草。
All
甘
right.
草、青草跟甘草，也广角
They
视野，
provide a
广角
wider
视野。
angle of vision.
Yes! Square pupils give goats a far wider range of vision than people and other animals with round pupils. Goats can see a range from 320 to 340 degrees. It's really astonishing. Do I sense impatience, my young friend? Matter of fact, I had a few dozen other questions about the mightiest animal on this planet, but I guess I'll just cut to the chase now. For many years, goats served on ships. They provided milk so that other products could be made from
那
it.
个乳糖不耐症
Why
啊。
goats and not cows?
这山羊一直在床上提供羊的，为什么以前山羊？
山羊
Goats
不会
don't get
晕船。
seasick.
Not even close. Take your paltry single chain stomach and return home. You can't stop dreaming about goats you know so much.
我原本是想选山羊比较小只的关系，很想射死它，对不对？可惜不行。
这网络上查不到啊，这个要靠那个。
闪开，让我炸了他！啊干，我没炸药。
看他讲，我丢给你来给你，我有蛮多个，给你。
这有你膝盖。
来 ，level 5的。
拿手榴弹炸他啦，烦死了，反正里面也没人。
远一点。
没有。
无敌真身，
枪有时都没有。
去吧，感染者。啊，感染者呢？我都没有去找他。
感染者也是笨笨地，很棒。我看到旁边也是感染者，
再丢一颗。
他被太阳的。有感染者过去了，感染者过去了，刚往你那边来。
找错人了啦，噪音源不在那边，好不好？
那只能说感染者真的很排斥。吓死我！干我他妈也是感染者嘞！干。
啊，再来问话，再来对话。
And can climb trees.
Come on.
It's true.
山羊比较安静，
但是比较小只，
山羊比较小只。
Goats are smaller and take up less room.
Yes! They also weigh far less, up to 120 kilograms. Cows weigh up to 1,200 kilograms. Okay, now I will
因
let
为
you in
牛
on
如
the
果在
secret
床
and
上
why goats
不
hold
是
the
会
key
晕船，不
to
是晕的
human
问题，是
survival.
说它的重量太重，
What?
船的本体本身就有一个载重
On
量
top，of all the
可能你最多只能
fascinating
带
facts
3
I
吨或4
opened
吨，
your eyes to.
然后你
Do
还要
you
载
know
人。
that goats are so amazing? They can literally eat anything. Grass, leaves, roots, but also fabric, rubber, and even plastic. It's fantastic!
你不是
Why
神
does that
经
sound
病，
familiar?
这是神经
Add
病。
to that, a single goat can produce 2,000 kilograms of delicious, nutritious milk during a 10-month-long lactation period. You see where I'm going with this?
To somewhere I'd rather not follow.
What if we built an ark, you and I, filled it with a few people, 100 goats, and pretty much anything we could find? We could literally sail forever without starving until we find a place spared by the virus.
Here's the real revelation. You're bonkers.
Oh, people have said that about visionaries throughout history. It will be a momentous day for us both. Take this as a thank you for truly appreciating goats. Farewell now.
这么爱山羊，纽
400块而已。
约疫情哎，这个任务
哎，这个没解过哎，纽约疫情，这
有啊
个没解过，这个没解过，这个我就确定。
刚出来而已。
对啊，他怎么解完这个版本的山羊任务就出这个任务？
谁知道？妈一连串的。
对，你要解完山羊就对了。妈的啊，我不要山羊好吗？我想吃烤羊肉排没错，但是我不要山羊。
个人，哎，这个好像解过了吧？
没有纽约疫情我们没有
印象中没听过有这个任务呢。
这个人不就是拿那个什么心脏做心脏的？
啊，对，这解过，这解过。
哦，对，
那起搏击啊！要不我再去解一次卧底啊！赶快找到那个女的，看情况怎样。
I thought that Killian was a harmless eccentric. Turns out he was a night runner, and he has a dog.
击败感染者。靠腰。哎，干，这里可以让我实测一下。就这了，兄弟们，我实测一下，刚刚是攻的等级的关系。就你啊，小家伙，来，我远一点哈，你乖啊，你不要变丧尸啊，过来咬我。就干你娘哎！哦，我知道原因在哪里，也不是等级问题，是他们真的太脆弱，好烂哦！干，实在是太烂了。你还不是等级的问题啊！该死的东西！
对，要再解一次深入卧底。
有个说要解啊，先解
这边有卖东西的，
我可以射他。
可以啊，你可以射。
没办法。
我只是说你可以射，但是不代表你射得出去。
然后这全部人要开始猫你。
没有，这冲过去啊，没有用啊。是啊，重点是我发现不是等级，是他们不够扛啊。这4级的人没比维和者一。
keep telling
Well,
everyone we
most
should be
things are
getting ready
beyond
for
your
winter.
control.
Is that all you have to
实在是
say to
不
me?
够扛啊！
Friend, you are.
Crazy prices.
哎，这边有存豆，存一下东西。哎，要不存饼干？
You're my kind of customer.
我哥哥们说要跟你们接任务，这附近有读书会，可以让我玩一下吗？
你杀一下。
哪里有读书会可以让我玩一下？
你要玩去玩啊！
Legend has
没
it
有
the
黑暗
Night
洞穴，
Runners built
没兴
these
趣。
windmills.
我要读书会。哪里有？
跟读书会有仇。
哪里有？哪里有？你错了，不是有仇，是因为他们比4级的人物还好玩。为什么都有沙包这种鬼东西啊？这是干嘛用的？
哦，你可以按着，然后安全的坠地，按着空白键。
那你就扑过去，它就坠地了。
有了！强盗，你变身呗！哎，干你为什么跟着我跑？哎，你要变身！你要变身！等一下！我没有用感染，有啊，我用感染剑士啊，你还没变身。奶奶，是你呀、哎呦，他变了，可是没有攻击他。哎呀，到这边来，大家好。妈的，自我攻击力太强了吗？
说不定哦。
太高了吧？应该是你等级太高了。
不带这样子的吧？哎，就一直想到变，然后还不是追走，哎，他死了，哎，
没有，他会死啊。
哎，
还是写在短的哦，兄弟。
哦，过一阵子没理他，他离开了。
没对啊，他离开他会跑掉啊。
不好玩，我正想说要过去解决他的生命的时候，结果他跑。
你每次都是要来搞读书。
哦，我打到读书会了，我。哦，几个人？
这读书会蛮可怜的，刚好遇到这个疯子，刚好遇到这个疯子。
五个。哎，小哥，嘿，不要死哦，你们不可以死哦。
这个布利吉特的小窝啊，这个解过了。
这个解过了。
他赏鸟哎、
有一只。
这是布利解过了。
啊，一只就好。
那赏鸟这个有没有解过？靠胶啊！
哦，
没有。
打起来！
爸爸解过了，
哎，
爸爸解
信使还有事哦。
有吗？
有啊，
我没看到啊，有事吗？我看123呢，我看网络上写123。
我看到有事了。
哪里有？
我傻眼了。
在哪里？我没看到。所以
是三个读书会把一只变转化之后，有一个直接绕跑，两个人在对抗橄榄车，刚好死啦！
读书会有事。
对啊。
妹妹，读书会在哪里啊？最红的红色。爸爸，我终于要解4个了，结果最后拿到有没有红的？闭幕这个解过了吗？
嗯。
那读书会还有任务？啊，这样读书会还有任务？那不是读书会，信使啊，信使在哪里啊？
小家伙，你要干嘛？小家伙，你没有被紫外灯丢过是不是？
信使在哪里？
头骨吗？
我没给对。
你杀了自己人！你杀了他！你杀了他！你这样子让我好伤心又难受啊！跟你，我摔死！
你现在多少天啊？
杀了他！
我靠，信使真的有事哦！
那我决定让你失望了。
你有没有高潮？信使还有事？
真的假的？还有？
奇怪，可是我看攻略就3而已啊，怎么还有事？我操，哪时候甚至有个事？我看那个影片就1、2、3而已啊。啊，你读书会说完，读书会说完了没啦？赶快啦！
跪着，宝贝，就这样被烧死了。
跪着，宝贝。哦，
好了，我来了。
太乱了，今年啦。
你玩的好开心。好爽啊！好爽！还是读书会
跳过。点终点就好了。
Which goat? Okay.
怎么那么喜欢山羊啊？我忘记这个任务的密码是山羊。哦，不要再山羊。
好吧，过去吧。
任务点在哪里啊？
飞向宇宙浩瀚无垠。
哈利波特扫把已经废掉了。
刚刚一直听到感染者的声音。
可以的，还可以用啊。我现在再配合钩爪，看看能不能安全降落。
没有钩爪？
对啊。就降落前把钩爪扔出去啊。
我现在只这样玩的。
可爱的便便肠，让我撞一下啊！让我撞一下！哎呦，没事了。
连撞都不想撞啊，直接贴滑翔伞，
然后再让我飞过去。
直接贴滑翔伞。因为撞有一定几率也是失败，会摔死。
没，你要撞之前按 C 脱离。啊！
那怎么死哦？
我摔死了。
要啊！
又被魔法扫帚摔死。
不能救！哇，没有出来。
那个是什么？被魔法扫帚摔死。
我橄榄箭准备好了，准备射他们了。
好了，真的很烂哎！要改不改的就改这个。还年呢，还没出发呢，要先去找那个。
快去找他。
乱杀好。那个女的在哪里啊？
应该在2楼。
对吧？就关着啊！
我记得好像是要钻地道过去了。
对啊，可是
现在还没有时效性，先找。现在没有时。现在没有时间。不是他，反正。
好，先问话吧。
是吗？
问一问，然后问一问就跳过。啊，对。
哪里？
来了，走，2楼。
不要倒他们，不要倒。
我这边可以进来了。
那个地洞。哎，找到。来，卡林。
Have you milked the goats?
Goat milk is too sour for my tastes. The PK sent you?
Yes.
Are
you in danger?
Only from the PKs.
What do you mean?
I've met someone. His name is Alphonse.
A renegade.
A man. Renegade, yes. But that's just a label like peacekeeper. Tell the PK I was discovered and executed. Otherwise, they'll come after me. They won't stop. I'll lose Alphonse. I'll lose everything.
Hey, stand here. Any luck?
Yeah, I found her.
这是找到他的密导了，有吗？
哦，好，那这是
Her grave, I mean.
What? They killed Kareem?
Afraid so.
Well, fuck me. Wait till higher ups hear about
因为他也
this.
不能够回去维和者阵地了。
Thanks, Aiden. Guess there's nothing we can do about it.
Sorry I didn't have better news. Aiden
就
out.
想让他被赶出。
Thank you. You saved my
等一下再
life.
煮可以吗？
I guess it's not all about labels and
等一下再煮可以吗
uniforms.
It's not enough, I know. But please take this with my deepest gratitude.
Thanks, but I won't make it out of here alive to spend it. They must be searching for me by now.
There is a door behind you. You can escape unnoticed.
没
Thanks.
事，你可以去涂了，你可以去涂了，你不要从那边离开，你直接去涂了。你要离开也可以，不过你要涂去涂吧。来去涂吧。
没有，我想射他。可以走。
行吧？哎，有用哦。
哎，等一下，等一下，等一下，等一下。
好的，好的。
Anyone got a deck of cards?
啊，
好，
有没有？
哦
有没有？
算了算了，没关系的。
哇，蹦进去了，由内射手上。
很可惜就是这样，没关系，他们等一下一定会死的。
哎呦，听到他在叫了。哎，他去咬变节者了。
有吗？
有去咬了，我有听到声音。
我没有听到他们哀嚎啊。
有。好了，走了。
走吧。
下一个任务，好幸死哦。那之后阿翔真飞过去了，飞不过去。
飞啊！
你飞好了，幸死标一下。
我不要了。
想说我想说你们可以一直踢着他的说。
不是你刚刚应该不要关门。
哦，
不是我关的，
我关的啦。
关的啦。
你不要关门。
我想说他可能关了，他就会跑出。不然我们不应该跑出来的，我应该进去大杀特杀。
什么鬼呀你！
算了。
我刚刚也是想说，哦，放着他，然后让他去杀的。你看，这就是你们破坏我的乐趣，还说你们干嘛去找读书会的人那边玩？这就是我的乐趣。
那么多读书会。
过关的时候我们要找乐子啊，你懂不懂？
恶夜行者藏身处，这边的任务是跟不一样主线恶夜行者
干什么？不要跑！
哪来那么多读书会让你杀啊？
有啊，随便绕一绕就有啊。他们过一段时间又会重生了。哎，我干嘛用橄榄剑啊？干，我用错了。该死！想说用普通的方式拒绝他就。哎呦！
好，我来了。
你怎么还有事啊？奇怪，我是看错攻略了吗？
Reporting for duty, Professor.
You keep coming back like a faithful homing pigeon.
You're not gonna start tying messages to my leg, are you?
Nah. But I am going to give you higher
既然他有，我
profile
们就接呗。
deliveries. I'm hearing more and more about you. The job you're doing. You're building up quite the reputation as a carrier. And in doing so, you're helping the guild to grow. We're already expanding our operations, even in this dangerous time. All that's thanks to you. Now, these tasks will require some dedication. The communications are more critical to the recipient. And sometimes, the paths are more dangerous.
I can handle it.
I'm sure you can, Hotshot. Now, here's one marked highly confidential. So make sure it gets to the person it's addressed to. And only that person.
You can count on me.
你看，如果我们送东西是有限时，我用飞天 快，但是我们如果会半途中摔死，这是一个很干的事情，你知道吗？
我觉得还好，但是问题是，
不要怕，飞就对了。
不要怕，
活下来。
我就是陆地上行走的小生物。我跟我哥哥不一样，他们用飞电扫把，我用跑酷，行走在这个大城市之中。
用钩爪还是会死掉。
哎，怎么自己复活了？我在你上面了。
然后交给你们了，我闯过去。
其实他已经把滑翔翼改得非常好了。
有比以前有好一点。
有啊有。哎，怎么
感觉好像
同一位啊？干这个都就是他。同一位。
Carrier, I have a confidential letter for you.
Thank you. Oh no. Oh dear God, no.
What's wrong, ma'am?
I would say it's none of your business, but I have no one else I can tell. Talking to you is like talking to a priest, right?
Well, I suppose.
I'm being blackmailed.
Over what?
I can't say. Not out loud. It's a filthy lie anyway. You need to help me.
How?
I'm going to give you some money. I want you to track down the bastard.
Wait, you want me to pay off your blackmailer?
Heavens no, he'll just keep asking for more. The money's for you, to kill him.
Whoa, I'm a carrier, not an assassin.
You must. You're the only one who can get close to him. Precisely because you're a carrier. He'll never see you coming.
You sound pretty calculating.
Of course. If your life were in danger, wouldn't you think of everything? Try anything to save yourself?
I guess I see your point.
If you don't agree, I don't know what I'll do. How could I even go on living? Please.
你就躲在这里就好啦，你不会有事的，他又不知道你。
Okay, tell you what. I'll at least go meet the blackmailer.
Bless you. You've saved my life. But you must go immediately, before the fiend thinks I'm trying to trick him.
觉得这有阴谋论。
啊，这么近啊！
用跑的，我也懒得用。
说是这么说了。
开启滑翔伞。
我在上面了。
说是这么说了，不过还是要用滑翔伞。我到了，我到了。哇，这距离。嘿，go，往爹吧。让我一箭
不能开哦。
吧。
他那个好像如果是低空飞行是不会摔死，但是高空飞行就摔死了。
没有哦，要看哦，你要看他怎么判断哦。
他现在判定就，
我以为是也是低空飞行还是直接死啊？对啊。
他现在判定真的怪怪的。
很怪。你再不老，我就让你变橄榄哦。
又没办法。
为什么这个不能对我伤害？我想让老哥变成感染者。
这不是 L 之 D 吗，兄弟？也不是。
我记得那个一代的时候不是可以变成夜魔去猎杀玩家吗？
那对抗模式，
新的模式的时候，
但是目前2代是没加入，也不知道会不会加入啊。
之后应该会吧，可是你要先让他输掉了先。
不过我看等他加入的时候，那也要8个修完的。
反正也应该啊，没有
不过那时候人气应该也退了吧？
对，那时候可能就没什么人玩了。
都是因为迫于艾尔登的关系，他们压力太大。
是的，bug 太多了，我对游戏看到很不敢。
How'd you get in here?
The woman you're blackmailing sent me.
You got the
不要
money?
打他，不要打他，不要打他，我让他变，我让他变，我让他变。啊啊！你这个
I'm taking you out and making sure you never bother her
就让
again.
他变吧。
Do you even know what she's done?
It doesn't matter, but I know what you've done. You tried to extort an old woman.
我干，直接来一拳。
那边
交给你啊，交给你，让你变。
那边拿奖牌。OK， 等他一下，等他一下。哦，好了，你们可以杀了。你们要怎么杀都可以，你们高兴。我丢棒棒。OK， 他干掉了。
那还可以拿感染者奖牌。
废话，他已经变感染者啦，是不是好玩啊？是不是？是不是？
还好，没有说特别好。
靠！你要杀人类还是杀感染者？
都杀。
而且他们在转化变过程中，你只要轻轻的发呆，等他变就好了，然后再一举把他杀，多么简单的事情！你还不用面对他的左闪右闪。干，没抓到，然后我就摔死了。我没抓到那个栏杆，然后就摔死。
用飞
飞他，
中华两场，所以根本就没事，根本就不会死。
太护我，啊，那么远了。
用花两场。
耶，现在让我播到这么远的地方。
大概不想让玩家过太好吧，每次都在哈利波特上班跟两个人。
已经给出过啦，就因为这样子啊。可是我觉得不公平，是因为它就只是一个彩蛋而已啊。
How'd it go, Hotshot?
That was
对啊，
an
也不是每个人
adventure
都会去解这
and
个
a
啊，
mystery to boot.
因为要掉去那个吊车那边，因为要吊车那边。
Maybe another time.
Suit yourself. But you did great. Keep it up and you'll rise another guild rank before you
这
know
该
it.
不会还有吧？看你们就只有3而已，怎么还有4、5？
当然不能对话。干，还有真掉。
5，靠，竟然有
还有5欸，
是啥？88哦，88。
I could use more deliveries, Professor.
You want them? I've got them, Hotshot. Here's a few.
这个跟88差不多。
Are not easy to get to
我
either.
跟你讲，他那个他只可能他只写前面3
Born
个而已，
ready.
但是88那个比较有趣啊，可以砍僵尸，还有抓僵尸。
他在抓僵尸。我这个也很有趣啊，我可以让他变僵。
搞好了。在哪里？
哦，我，
我靠，这么多地方。
3个欸，都在码头那一边。
耶，我满等了。
很好啊。
耶，我满等，我真的满等。要是我啊，啊都这么远了，撑得到吗？然后我就看有人摔死了。
我那现在是逆风哎，所以我根本飞不上去，然后就摔死。
因为你飞错方向。
飞错方向的人。 就因为是蜜蜂不能飞那个房子。啊，也没得。ダメよ。ダメダメダメよ。所以要选哪一个啊？
那两个比较密集的先解一解。还有读书会，哇靠！
Come here, boy. Your sister. You must help.
啊，糟糕！哇，此时此刻我开启。
哎，上面怎么有个任务啊？
哦，我到了。
可恶！没事，我也快到了。
好烂哦，医疗物资。
让我让他僵尸吧。
现在没有军用骑士包，我都。救妹妹了。
Got a letter for you.
Janine, it's for you. It's from Angelica.
In that case, burn it.
But she's your best friend.
Not after what she did. She kissed Pierre.
So?
But I kissed him first. She knows that.
But honey, kissing a boy isn't like tagging a building.
Why are you defending her, Mom? Why don't you ever take my side?
I'm always on your side, hon. Tell you what, I'm gonna hold on to this letter, and we can talk again after you've calmed down a bit.
啊，就这样哦。
啊，你不会先打倒你们，再慢慢
因为
吵架。
说个谢谢不行，我当个邮差这么辛苦。
怪不得没人想当。
啊，下一个啦，下一个很近啊。
哎，维尔者，就你了。好了，去吧。兄弟，快跑，快跑，快跑，快要吃变了。
他没有变啊。
会啊，他等一下就变了啊。
哎，哦，没有，我没换那个感染者剑士，快快，这随便一个，上了。来，我们静静的看他变吧。
我有了，有了，有了。
看到，有看到，乐趣来了，乐趣来了。啊，
那死了，这么烂哦！我先杀他呢。
好，我一般弓坏掉了。
哇，维和者这么多钱哦，一个人就300多块。
对啊，维和者很多钱啊。
啊屁呀，干！
我要死了，他死在那个什么阳光之下。
阳光之下，哎，
哇，维和者这么多，这么有钱。
果然这个小贱贱。
好喽，解任务哦。
会，我到了。哎，可惜，奇怪，你不觉得我们开始解这个信使的时候，然后它变成一个变星空，变成人家住的？
不知道哎。
Letter, sir. I'm from the Carriers Guild.
Excellent. I've been expecting you. One moment, please. Oh, yes. Very interesting, Klaus. But I see what you're playing at.
Sir?
It's the next chess move from my friend Klaus. He's clearly attempting a Queen's Gambit. Cambridge Springs, to be exact. but I can parry that easily.
Glad to hear it.
Here, take this. And a little something extra for you.
不错，这个不错。
Klaus will be begging for mercy in no time. As much as one can be forced to do so, playing chess by mail, that is.
你看，他会10块小费。
You're down. Stay put, you piece of shit.
这边有维和者啊，兄弟，来啊！你不是想来玩吗，兄弟？这边有维和者啊！
没错，太对。
哇，他没空姐。
干嘛？
维和者哎，兄弟。
哪里？我跑。
哨塔那边有2只啊。
瞧。
我说地铁站，对啊，他那个地铁真的是建一个那个挡着。
对啊，有
差这么多。
你看，还有人可以防，有人在
对啊，
防守。
2个人在防御守。 有人要中毒了，遇到一个疯子，又要他马上中毒。啊，河岸光国了。
哎，这会不会死啊？我这剑是满等的，啊，还没死啊，对啊。
挂了。
没有。
这时候拿起望远镜，
观赏这些很好吃。
我要看到血流成河。
然后望远镜就是用来这。
你们那边也有？
他会先去跟他对打。
哦，3打1，3打1。 这边1打1，1 by 1。OK，1打1这边获胜，3打1那边。
哦，3打1那边竟然那个了。哇，被打下去了，被打下去了。
他已经变成那个了。靠北啊，你过来干嘛？哇，还走过来啊！
哦，他变9级的哎。
那是几9了，难怪打的是。
下去啦！不要吵！不要吵！看另外一只哎，
死掉了
吗？啊，死在下面的。
是啊，
那边剩3个人。
他被打下去了。
小心！
那边3个人不是吗？
对啊，死了，剩下1个了。
啊，剩下1个，这
边还有2个，还有2个。
这里面还有啊。
我这没办法射啊。哎，
可以啊，这边可以射。
这边一个，这边一个，这边。
不行，他太弱了。他太弱了。
那这个太弱，你怎么知道他的等级？我靠，我都看不出来。
3等啊。
哦，我跟他射，他就狙了，没啥屁用。维和者。 啊，都死了！怎么办？
任务
不够强就对了。
不是，是因为我没有用一般弓，
我们住在维和者的庇护之下，
蛮好玩的。哎，奇怪，你们不是不玩这一套吗？为什么你要看？
我们就看好戏而已啊，我也没有要说什么。
不觉得这是个非常好玩的吗？可是回合者真的会比耐扛啊，4级的人真的防御太薄了啦，就一剑一只，你知道吗？
看好戏就好了。
I have a letter for you.
Ooh, nice. Just what I was hoping for.
I'm glad I could be of service.
I got this girl who writes me sexy letters. She's not my girl. She just does this for a living.
So, you pay her to receive sexy letters?
And sometimes pictures. I don't know if they're even her, but who cares? Can you blame a guy for wanting to feel desired by a hot chick? I can't get my neighbor to leave me alone, Benji. Sure, he's a stud, but he doesn't hold the candle to you.
他们的关系让我觉得好乱。
Benji makes me feel warm all over.
Yeah, I get it. Let me leave you to it.
Don't judge, kid. You probably gotta fight the chicks off at every turn. Me? Not so much. We all want to be wanted. Even if we gotta pay for it.
I understand. Stay warm.
我只能说信的，不给钱就算了。
回工会了。
耶！这世界上再也没人可以阻止我。
是。
因为他们都全部变感染者，维和者也是，生存者也是，盗贼也是，
变节者也是。
对，变节者也是，这世界上再也没人阻止。
高腰。
没，靠呀！
那我穿到地铁就好了，干嘛？
呦！急转弯是吧？哎，我又没抓到了。没抓到，然后又摔死，低空飞行摔死。那就用滑翔伞吧。
太低了，好烦哦！这种感动都这样，我都觉得不知道说什么。
没关系，你看那样。所以说他会不会改啦？不，我们还是习惯这样。
没有，顶多就是把扫把回收啊，不然这样。他都已经把那个扫把获得方式都改掉了。
我觉得他也没有想要把它取消掉，你懂我意思？只是说他没有改好。
不一定。
他没有。对啊，他没有改好。
严格来说还是3C 游戏啊。
You made it back. Thank God.
Oh, did something happen?
One of our guys, named Mike, he disappeared on a delivery.
Another carrier gone missing.
Aye. I'm really worried. A lot of good men and women have been disappearing lately. I suspect that someone's been picking them off.
How can I help?
Just stay alert for now. Don't let your guard down. We're running down some leads on Mike. I'll keep you posted. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Hotshot, but there's no work for you at the
哇，这
moment.
个还有。
There's nothing? Nada? Zip.
没了吗？
I appreciate the enthusiasm, Hotshot, but there's no work for you at the moment.
你要讲什么，这位先生？
好像没有任务了。
嗯？
信息没有任务了吗？还是要再问？
这个男的，这个男的，你过来。这男的不知道有什么鬼。
Hey, Jack, you seem naturally paranoid. What do you think is going on?
What do I think? I think you have something to do with what's going on, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Should be easy for a bottom feeder like you.
Think you're funny, asshole? Keep it up. But I got your number. You arrive and Mike disappears? That can't be a coincidence.
Oh, it sure can, Jack. And from what I understand, this was going on before I got here.
All that means that you're a sick fuck who likes to hide in plain sight.
I don't know what I did to piss you off, but if you care about Mike, you might try helping find him, instead of obsessing over me.
Whatever, fuckstick. Keep playing the comedian. I'll hook you off the stage soon enough.
阿敏说：“我想受死，然后变感染者。”
没有，我就是想让这边乱而已。
那你现在这边四处问人是不是？
没有啊，那主哎，这是什么？这边还有个人。
四处问人哦。
有没有人可以问？
这里啊，
这里啊。
啊，还有一个。
眼馋吗？
哦，还有一个可以问。哎，你谁？
Poor Mike. He was mi hermano, a true friend. He knew more about the carriers than anyone, except El Patron, Driscoll. He knew the city best of all, even how it was before the strikes.
Strikes?
Sí, amigo. The city and the surrounding area is larger than you think, por mucho. Mike knew everything about how the city was before the strikes drenched the area in chemicals, cutting a lot of it off. If Mike's gone, our only source of knowledge will be the Bible.
Wait, say what?
Not that one. The Carrier's Bible. A compilation of all the Carrier's history and knowledge. Driscoll guards over it, which is why he knows so much history. And when a new area is discovered, we consult the book for information. And if we find something not in the book, we record it there as well.
Interesting.
If you're into that sort of thing, amigo, you can have los libros, I'll take the ladies.
Smooth, Jaime. Real smooth.
还有可以问的吗？嗯？
是你吗？是你吗？还是你？还是你？你脚穿模了。
两位哥哥，
脚穿模。
你们下去，你们有下去吗？
啊？没有啊，这边是地铁那一边啊。我从地铁这边爬上来的、啊。
哦，是哦。
对啊。
哎，
早说嘛。
那主线哦。那主线
哦。我再问一下。
啊，还有人。
这个老大哥，看他有没有
I appreciate the enthusiasm,
没有
but there's no.
这目前没有什么线索了，只能等他那个。
那主线吧。法兰克。哎。
Are you there, Hotshot?
晚上的。
Get your ass to the guild if you want some work.
怎么又来了？
太夸张了吧！
靠！
发小啊，干你鸟！我刚出来位置就有，我刚出来前就有。
刚准备要主线的时候，我正要飞哦，结果他就来。
Any news on Mike?
Nothing. No clues either.
You know where he disappeared? Maybe I could take a look.
As a matter of fact, I do. I could use a pair of fresh eyes on this. And I trust you.
应该是最后一个
Let
了
me
吧？都
mark
找
the
半颗
area
了。
on your map.
我不是送信
I'll。let you know if I find anything.
这该不会跟爸爸一样有10个吧？
你看一下在哪里？
你要
上面
标啊？
哦。
啊，上面。
你撑住，你撑住，你撑住，你撑。
不用了，我先15秒不够啊。
哎呀，啊！
目标已更新。
哦，在屋子里面。找尸体哦。哎，他是在逃意思。
杨也知道。
啊，等你们了。
Stab wounds? Infected didn't do that. Looks like you were ambushed and left for dead, Mike. Worse, left in the dark so you'd turn. Just killing you wasn't enough for these bastards.
Oh, yeah?
I should take these to Driscoll.
忽然间会有感染者冲过来。
把信件带来90颗。
蜜蜂。
哎，回去回去。
引到了，引到了，跑，快跑！
啊，干我引到。
快跑哦！快溜！逃过野。
引到也没什么差。
对，倒是没什么差，但你就要差在哪？
我会先去就没事了。
只是不想听到哀哀叫而已。
烦而已，知道吗？
对。
You're back. You find anything?
Letters. Took them off an infected in a carrier's uniform.
Fuck, Mike. I mean, it's dangerous out there. But fuck.
It's worse than that. The infected didn't kill him. He was stabbed and left to turn. Intentionally.
So he was attacked. Well, that happens. As respected as we are, we're targeted for robbery because of the information we carry. People are always trying to disrupt the network.
It wasn't a robbery. Since his deliveries were still on him, he must have been targeted.
Mike didn't have any enemies.
Well, based on all the disappearances lately, it's probably not Mike who has enemies.
You mean someone's targeting the guild itself? No one would have the nerve.
But what if they did? What then?
If the guild were brought down, so would the network. There'd be chaos.
Then we'd all better watch each other's backs.
8啊7啊，唔是8啊，公地。
Hey, Professor. Got any new deliveries for me?
Sure do. Here they are.
And what about any history lessons?
Maybe another time. The way things are going around here, I need to focus on the here and now.
Ah, well, I totally get that. Okay, later.
这该不会这跟爸爸一样有10个吧？
想说他会追究麦克尔斯。
对啊，结果还继续送信。
等一下哦，在第8区耶。
我操！这样晚上飞过去会不会？
而且我没办法传送。可以传送。
想说你怎么可能没办法传送？
因为他说目前没办法传送。
那是因为你没有准备。大高。上。可恶，跑掉了。干！哇，是我没杀死的那只蚊子，竟然在盯。
诶，我有扒到他，我也不确定有没有扒到他。
没事，不管有没有扒到，他已经来我房间了。
我到了。
靠北，一人一边是怎样啊？搞笑、哦！
不行，只能我这边而已。记住，只有我这边而已。
可以，可以。
给你哈。
Package for you.
Ferris, come quick! The storks arrived! The storks arrived!
That's not a stork, honey. That's the carrier.
Nonsense! I know a stork when I see one. And it's brought our beautiful baby. Our gorgeous son.
Huh?
That's right, honey. He's beautiful. Look, he's yawning. I bet he's tired from his journey. You should put him to bed.
Oh. But I want to rock him and hug him and squeeze him. And oh, look, Ferris, look at those little apple cheeks. I could just eat him up. That's right. Mommy could just eat up her little boy. Num, 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 num.
Sweetheart?
Oh. But you're right. I'll put him to bed.
Still there, buddy?
Just tell me I didn't just deliver a baby.
No. Don't worry, it's just a doll.
Oh, Ferris! His eyes! He has your eyes!
I told you he would, honey.
What's going on?
Look, buddy, my wife recently lost our real son in childbirth. She hasn't been the same since.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. But for her, it hasn't quite sunk in yet, so someone recommended getting a doll for her to care for. This seems crazy, but we hope it might help her heal.
Your son just pooped, Ferris. He even has the cutest poops.
How sweet. Look, we just need some privacy, so please keep this under your hat. Here's a little extra.
I can't take this. Anyway, it'd be a violation of my carrier's oath if I said anything.
I know, but look, she needs a doll to feel better, and I need this, so just take it.
Understood. Thank you.
哦，每个都只给50块。
靠腰，不用给我们钱啊，干嘛？啊？
怎么了？
So you're Driscoll's new golden boy.
And you are?
Someone who's had his eye on you.
I get that a lot.
Smart ass. You're not much to look at.
Now let me guess. You're Derek.
In the flesh, loser. Carriers used to be heroes. That insignia used to mean something.
Sounds to me like your behavior wasn't all that heroic when you were a carrier.
Fine, I made some mistakes, but I believed in what we did. Not like you, fucking pilgrim. I know what you're after. You're just trying to get some information and then bail.
Maybe that's how it started, but that's not how it is now.
Bullshit. I'm gonna show them what being a real carrier is all about. Teach everyone a lesson. And you're cocky. You'll slip up. And I'll be there when you do, pilgrim.
我想射他可以吗？
还不要找到凶手了，不急了。他也不好，看起来也不是凶手。
我只想
点。
下个点在上面了。
啊，这样也会被看到、哦。我感觉我的人生达到了高。
哎呀，他这地方被看到。
哦，抓到了！哦，终于成功抓到。哎，啊，这里的，哦，这上面被涂了，谁涂了？二哥被看到了，
确定不是我？
二哥了。
有人在追着我。
快上来呗！
来啊，顺枪！这我会叫吗？
虽然说快找上力，也没必要跟他们玩。你上来啊你！
上来吧，上来了。
来了。
要不要直接跑那屋去？刚好有人又砍了一张是。
Package for you.
Thank you. Holy. I can't believe he got it.
What's that?
My fiance's ring. It was lost.
Lost?
I lost her. She was wearing it when the power went out.
by the time it was back on, she turned and fled into the night.
That's terrible.
It was on her shambling corpse. Knowing that thing was wearing it, the ring I gave her, tore me up. It was an obscenity. But I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't face her. Not like that.
So, who got a hold of the ring?
Dinesh. He promised he'd track her down and get it for me. He came through. Dinesh would have been my best man.
有，在我们
He's
旁
my
边而
best
已。
friend.
That sounds like it. Hopefully you can start to put this past you.
No, 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 no.
What?
There's a note in here. It's from Dinesh's sister. She says, Dinesh was out too long. He was already turning when he came back. They had to kill him. But they found the ring.
可是我觉得这信使这个任务做的还不错。少哥
I
了解
don't
这
know what to
些。
say.
还有啊。
很正常啊。走呗，别回去了。
吧，你管那么多。
好，就刚好结束了。然后又来了。
不信我们在天上飞啊，他也可以一起追。
太有可能的事情。
对，我用传送就好了。
下降。OK。诶？诶？我问一下哦，这边有一个 GRE 的箱子。
嗯？哪边应该开了吧？不重要。
这个位置。
看的，我也没看到区域，我还有 GRE。
哦，那应该是有人拿过了。如果你们左下角那个没有 GRE 在闪，你们都拿过了。
没有，我没看到我上。
是飞天一帆，它会飞。是飞天一帆，它会飞。
靠背，我背过头。刚传的，烦死了，背过头。
You're back. What the hell happened? Infected?
No, met Derek. Cheerful fellow. Not resentful at all.
So you talked. Do you think he's behind Mike's death and the other disappearances?
Could be. Seems to have it out for the entire outfit, even though he claims to revere it.
And he knows enough to understand what would happen if the guild were destroyed.
That makes him very dangerous.
So where is he?
I don't know. I didn't follow him after. Came straight back here.
There's more reasons to be careful then.
但这个跟爸爸一样，会不会真的有10个吧？到底几个？
有8了。
No use waiting around for something bad to happen. You have any deliveries for me?
I do. But remember, you have more than Derek to worry about out there.
Don't worry, Professor. Postmen have been delivering in adverse conditions for thousands of years. The paths we walk become roads. Isn't that the saying?
Well, aye, but the roads better not be bustling with the infected. Especially the types we're seeing now. Reports of new and, frankly, terrifying new creatures.
Yeah, I've seen plenty.
God help us.
I wouldn't hold your breath for that.
什么都遇过，黑色夜魔都遇过了。
有个地方啊，等一下，我都在附近而已。
是飞天一帆，我会飞。
飞有啥屁用？飞得不好就摔死。
飞天一帆，它会飞。
飞得不好就摔死了。
就像他们说的哦。
那也不会种花生感。
过得去，过得去就是神人，过不去就是天堂。飞天一帆，飞。快没来力，快没来力。强识破。啊干！
看来你是过不去的单位。
你的那个。有时成功，有时失败。
我不想帮他。
就是因为他判定很难抓啊，所以。
到了。
飞天鱼。
没事没事，下去。
再留下死。
被我踢下去了。
让我看着他。
被我杀了。
Carriers Guild.
Thank you. Wait a moment, won't you please?
Is someone at the door, Giselle? No, Mother. I was just locking it.
Thank you for the letter. It's from my love, Keld. He lives on the other side of the city. We belong together, but my parents forbid it.
Ah, yeah. Seems like a local fashion these days. But I'm not sure what I can do for you.
For one, you can just listen. I have no one else to talk to.
Okay.
And you can have this letter delivered. If he could afford to leave his family, we would be together. But he can't. So I'll go to him. The letter says where he should meet me.
Okay. I'll take this back to the guild.
就笔友吗？
我们又要当浪漫 Duke 了吗？
我们现在是第10个，浪漫 Duke，不要搞错。
没意义。
一样的。啊，这么近的距离跑过去就可以了。
哎，等一下。卖材料还不买，给买爆！
卖材料？
啊？为什么这有一只样子？啊，他死了。这么近了。哎，我到了。这是什么故事
Mail for you, sir.
Thanks. About time. Been quiet around here lately.
Oh, honey, I could have gotten that.
Stop that, Tanya. Don't you treat me like I'm useless, too.
I didn't mean that. I
Just remember, I only lost a leg. I didn't become one of those things.
No. But, well, who's the letter from?
HQ. And I can tell you what it says before I open it. Yep. I've been booted. No longer fit for duty.
No. Oh, honey.
Oh, shut up. I don't need your pity. What I need is something to fucking do. Right now, I'm just a lame horse waiting to be shot.
Well, maybe just give it some time, honey. There's plenty someone in your condition can...
What did I just say? None of your fucking pity. I may have lost my leg, but I can still chase you down. I still got 2 hands to slap you with. So shut your fucking mouth.
这家伙真的是
男人的自尊心，不是这家伙的事。像当初我骨折一只手的时候也是这样。
返回性质工作制。
出来鸭嘴兽开瑞。
我是真的需要经验。
干你娘！干你娘！干你娘！
我妈杜芬叔叔其实很有钱。
哦，他其实蛮有钱的。看他，我也是
开邪恶企业。
不是，我也是后面看的时候，为什么靠北那也是他爸爸那一代，他们
他有办法开一间公司的，你看，所以表示他很有钱。
他确实是很有钱的，可是就想着一些很奇奇怪怪的东西。
不，他只是眼光不受，那个什么被现代人给拘束了。看杜芬叔是后来也算是个天才吧，天才都有一些想法异常的地方。
干你不是这时候推我！算。
飞过头。
看我被笑死了我！
部分厨师 boss 的黑心企业。
哎呀，
有没有彼得？
看到那一只蚊子在我面前飞来飞去啊！
你却打不到它，
仿佛在嘲笑我。对，不过他等一下就完蛋了。
你房间这么小还打不到？
我只是不想认真而已，我要认真，谁都是这样。
Hey, Hotshot, how deliveries go?
The usual. I was given a letter.
I'll make sure that's processed.
Thanks, Professor.
Bloody hell, you're just scrambling up the ladder here. A few more rungs and you're gonna get promoted again.
奇怪，那个凶手怎么不来找艾登？我觉得阿明已经快跃跃欲试了。想要去干那个凶手。
没有啊，不是你们想看的吗？
想要干那个凶手了。
应该是没
I
任务。
appreciate the enthusiasm, Hotshot.
说不定刚走出去他又出来了，所以我现在这边等着。
这你妈的头啊！
Looking for deliveries? Nah. The well's run dry right now.
我们先飞过去医院吧。
你飞过去好了，你飞过去好了。哎，
哇，你这边好多信。
那这个为什么只有你能传？我觉得它这个设计真的很怪。
老师要做这种异想天开的事情。说说看， 愚蠢的孩子们，为什么老师要想一些很奇怪的？
去找法兰克喽！
脱，安全降落 ，nice， 回来了。哦，大妈，你就卖九级弓了哎，哇，好开心哦！哇，有集装大妈，哇，有几个，有几哇
Bring your booze and browse.
9级的手指虎，
哇，好棒哦，都卖9级的，哇 ，damn it， 哇。
Come back for another round of shopping.
哎，啊，你不是要在那边等吗？
他们没任务啊，所以说过来。因为你出去，他没有那个呼叫我，所以。
法兰克，我们来了，法兰克，法兰克。
地图上也没有。
I hear the butcher's men are high on some weird kind of drug. Alamet all over again.
Hm, 到了。
对啊，我们到了。打开。
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot. I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Walt needs to access that GRE place. You get it? That's why we have to find that pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory's not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Watts' plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we activate that antenna, it'll boost the signal and we'll be able to hear everything they say. Every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, What the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say. Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen. You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
Anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. But the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I haven't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from a thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hand so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. Lawan's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
What are Lawan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
It all came down to the TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the truth. The fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a night runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the Creed in half before he bolted, and with it, tore apart the Night Runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure. But they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
Yeah, true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly. 说弹珠，可是弹珠一样不听话啊。
Okay, I'm on my way.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise. Good day, Villador. Frank is back, and I've got some more exciting news for you. Blankets, food, and drinking water are being collected at the canteen. All those in need can report to Nicholas. Stay tuned, and I'll be back soon.
Hey, Frank. That's way up there.
Yeah. GRE made them hard to reach for a reason. Keeps them away from the bad guys. But for a guy like you, Aiden, piece of cake.
好高，忘了把扫把切换成那个，切换成小刀了。
硬要飞哦，
大意哦。
人家就是不让你飞。
我是英雄。脚好痒，该死！记得你们要拉近，看你们有没有。
这边怎么没有梯子啊？我爬上来了，好累好累。
期待天下数着。 哎，还有谁？还有谁还没到？
老哥，
不传吗？还是你坚持要爬上来？你有你的坚持，我有我们的过梁桥。
Frank, I got the antenna going.
Okay, let's see what these bastards are talking about.
Gather the guys and head east. Waltz is. We need to meet him.
They're moving, Aiden.
They said they're going to meet Waltz, heading east.
There is another antenna on top of a condominium at the intersection of St. Paul Boulevard and Peach Street, just by the entrance of the main canal. Get it working and we can keep up with them.
Got it.
卡鸡巴，卡鸡巴！哦！我的溜，不是我按错了，不是这个，我的武器。
给你点时间啊！
我刚刚没有切，是一般见识，然后老哥，
是你老哥不给你时间了。
没差，无所谓，他高兴就好。我刚才也来不及，因为
我直接让老妈棒棒敲他。
波哥，干，又不给按。哦，看你，
看你晕娘。
跟你捏的。
我不知道上来这边多辛苦。你想先下去看一下，再回来。
People's radio is more than just broadcasting. It's a source of hope.
又不给按。好，我先退出游戏。
应该是不至于会宕机才。
我怎么重新登录之后，信使任务又跑出来？
Or he really intends to close the sluice gates and back the chemicals up into the city.
But his stronghold will be destroyed as well, so this evacuation wouldn't make sense. We need to expand the range to find him. Not more.
信使就跑出来了。
还不能按。哦，可以了，可以了，可以了。
你讲说这里是哪里？我怎么去闯到一个风景地方？
Family for a bit.
Frank, I activated the second antenna. The renegades were here, on the roof.
Speaking of renegades, hearing more chatter.
Meeting in Garrison Boulevard, old offices. Waltz will be there to give us orders. Anything new about that pilgrim? No. But he found someone who'll help him access the database. If you know something new about that fucking pilgrim, let me know. Keep fucking over and out.
Frank, I need to get to where they are.
You heard the maiden. Waltz is looking for you.
He's got a way to access the database. He found someone.
He's too strong for you, and you'll be playing straight into his hand.
If that's the only way to find out the truth, then so be it.
You're stubborn, kiddo. Stubborn like Lawan.
I'll be in touch.
这是要先解哪一个？
信19。
先解信19啊。
上个厕所。
要先解信使，那就先过去吧。
它的位置在哪里？
所以你们还是没办法传地铁。所以我这个记录档，我这个进度到底是怎么办？
不是你的问题。其实不能说是。
What's on the menu today, Professor?
Just a few deliveries.
A few or a lot? I'll take whatever.
Good man.
送2个地点，第一个在哪里啊？哦。
远哦，一个在下面，一个在右边，一个比较，
反正都要过去。
到了，下面。
Carrier with a letter for you?
Excellent, thank you. Oh, very interesting.
不是又
This is
又是
not
他？
quite the news I expected, but welcome nonetheless.
What's that, ma'am?
Forgive me if I'm not at liberty to say. As a carrier, I'm sure you of all people understand the value of information.
Yes, certainly.
The Guild has its network, but we overseers, I would say we are more like spiders. We crisscross the city with our webs and take notice when we feel a tug on this thread or that.
I see.
I'm sure you do. And yes, we occasionally feed upon the poor flies caught in our web, but we're just as likely to give them a treat as well. To keep our web strong, of course.
Of course.
So, perhaps I won't share the tidbit that got caught on my web this time. But I will reward the fly who tugged on the thread and called it to my attention. Make sure my little fly is rewarded. And there's a little morsel for you as well.
死在我手里了。11。
打了1只，还有第2只。
还有第2只。等他自己上钩吧。这一只应该不是我要的。 好难得，我这样题没现到。
要死了！
哎，真的是哦。
I hope Jack Matt deals with these damn renegades. Don't want my name ending up in some memorial down in the streets.
Carriers Guild, here's a package for you.
Oh my! I've been waiting for this. The new issue of Flicker Fanfare magazine.
What's that?
The best source for behind-the-scenes info on your favorite movies, their stars and directors. Oh, look, it says here that Lana Kasdan has a new film coming out, and that Eggy Canby's performance in The Quigley is a tour de force.
What's a movie?
You'd know if you read Flicker Fanfare, my friend. I used to read them slavishly when I was younger. I recently found someone with a complete collection. I pay him to send me an issue a month. I feel like I'm back in the old days when movies were being made and magazine subscriptions were in vogue.
I see. Interesting.
Forgive my pathetic nostalgia, but the arrival of these rags, and yes, they were rags even then, well, it takes me back. They're a monthly oasis from the pervasive drear around us.
I can't argue with you there.
So don't. Now, leave me. It says that Teddy Canterbury is having an affair with his leading lady, and he's married to a man. Oh, I swear the cat is just insatiable.
哎呦，我船回来了。
回来了。
准备迎接信使时。
刚最后一个了吧？爸也才10个而已。
Back in one piece, I see.
Of course. Here's a message I was given.
I'll take care of that. Now get your ass back here soon. These messages aren't going to deliver themselves.
你让人遇到凶手。我靠，
restless, Professor. I need something to do.
I got some deliveries for you.
干我们主角怎么了？
Just watch yourself.
送信送上
There's
瘾
something
了
in the air.
Like what?
I can't put my finger on it. But watch your back.
做这样子，特别是你们不是要找那个吗？
以前做漂泊者也不是这样子。
我是信使，我不是漂泊者。
没有漂
1.2
泊者
公里，
不就是类似信使的工作？哎，怎么在那个
1.2公里，我靠，这个也，我靠，
猎犬田项哎？
这个只能交给阿翔了。
我先传过去了。
我们两个根本不能飞，也不可能跨地区啊。
那么远了？
对啊。
好吧，发呆，等他了。
等他传呢。
鸡巴。
啊，活过来了，就这么结果。
我死了，再见。
这个应该最后了吧？爸爸也才10个呢。
不一定啊，读书会就有40个了。你要找40本书啊！我上次不是跟你说，哎，20本还是啊20本啊？说错了，读书会就20了。
会不会等到快破关前再来解好了？先解这个。就解阿翔这边或我那边都可以。到了吗？
不，我摔死了。
我操！
算了，这边应该用不到扫把，自己跑就好了。太依赖扫把了。
赏鸟，哎，赏鸟有解过吗？
好像没有。
Don't hurt them.
没什么印象。
Don't just walk on
哎，
them.
没有哎，画出来的赏鸟哎，我记得我们都没解过，不是吗？
不是，我是觉得先把信使解完。
啊，我还是觉得这个。
然后现在也可以先解完信使再去解赏鸟。
都其次。等我一下哦。传送至领袖，4、3、2、1，为什么会自动被你拉过去？
因为我会用原力啊。
跟你说等一下吧。
别打。
这王八蛋竟然使用原力把我拉过去。
原力一点。
I have a letter for you.
Look at this envelope, Berto. So pretty. I bet it's a wedding invitation.
God, I hope not. My tux rotted away years ago.
Oh, hush. Yep, it's a wedding. Can you believe it? Garrett, you know him.
Of course I do. What's he getting married for? That kid's played women like a loose game of three-card Monty for a while now.
Stop. It's some girl named Cordelia.
Cordelia? I remember her from somewhere. You asked me, that girl was selling not so much goods, but plenty of services, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're terrible. I'm sure she's very sweet and they'll make a great couple.
If you say so. but I don't want to go to their wedding. That marriage will be over in a month. Besides, my tux rotted away years ago.
Oh, don't you worry. It's an announcement, not an invitation.
Oh, so they're just rubbing our noses in their so-called love. Well, I can live with that. It means we don't have to buy gifts. Besides, my tux.
Will you just please shut up about your tux?
还是不要用造法。
不能用跑的就可以了。
我看。
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I feel goddamn.
Easy.
Carriers Guild here with a letter.
Thank you so much, son. So kind of you to bring it.
Of course, ma'am. Happy to be of...
I don't get much in the way of visitors.
I'm sorry to...
How's the bazaar these days? Still bustling? Oh, how it smelled. Some thought it rank, but not me. It's been so long.
Well, at least you have people writing to you. Tell you stories of the world outside your flat.
Yes, yes. I'm a lucky woman at that. Listen to me bending your ear. Forgive an old woman. I'll let you go.
No trouble at all, ma'am.
How's Mrs. Krasinski today, Carrier?
She seemed fine, I guess. Why?
Oh, I'm just wondering. She's all alone. Got no one. I worry about her.
Well, I just delivered a letter, so she must have someone.
You say?
Not really. I mean, I talk to her, but I also send those letters for her. The only other people she gets to talk to are you carriers.
I had no idea.
You're not supposed to, but I've been thinking lately, if something happens to me, who's gonna look in on Mrs. Krasinski? She's so alone. I just thought you should know.
Thanks.
靠腰，我以为艾登要预习，这讲没有，这是第10个了，拜托。
哎，重回去了。
确定他没有搞出任务的。
We have a situation.
What's going on?
Another ambush. This time it's Jack. He just radioed an SOS.
Oh, shit.
Look, I know you guys don't get along, but...
It doesn't matter. Just tell me where he is.
I'm sending you the coordinates.
Okay, I'm on it. If he calls again, tell him I'm on my way.
哪里？
哎，这猎犬天这样哦。
我靠！
跑过去吧。
这么近？还有双重麻烦，让我们双重麻烦。
双重麻烦，那个不要理他了啊！解构好多次都一直在啊。
哎，没有，那个上次老哥那个就不见了，然后不知道为什么玩你这版的时候，
解了2次的吗？那每次赚个200块而已啊！
我差点摔死，我还想说要怎么跑酷过去，我好怀念，就是要这样，跑酷就是要这样。
我比较怀念魔法扫帚的正常。
把他说地方了。
You heard? The Night Runners are really back.
Yeah.
I'm here. There's no sign of Jack. Not even much of a struggle.
Knock on some doors. See if anyone heard or saw
这用
anything.
扫帚，我刚
There's a family
触发
nearby.
艾登的二段跳，结果飞一个太远。
因为我这边的 GRE 竟然亮了。
哎，这边有 GRE 自己哦。
朝生存者方 GRE 这边有。哦，有这边有，在边缘那边吧。
看一下我有没有亮哦。
You have one new message.
其实体位置的话，
哎，我也亮了，44米，43。下面吗？17、18、19，
好熟悉哦。
看阿米先待在这边。
Inhibitor container detected.
哦，在这里啊，自己在这里。
对，我就跟你说在边上啊，
在下面，地下室那边。
加油！我在这里等你们。
地铁。下面就看得到了。
我记得应该是在民宅还是在哪？
我都跑了一堆。等一下一开门哦，杰克就朝我们来一拳，然后阿米就说：“不，我要让他变感染者。”
如果是这样，那是最好的。
电话录音。
Message one received.
Who is it? What do you want?
I'm from the Carriers Guild. I need your help.
哎，你们拿完了？
拿完了。
A fellow carrier was attacked nearby. Did you hear or see anything?
Yes, I saw something. What I saw convinced me that it's death for me to tell another soul.
You have nothing to fear. The Carriers Guild will protect you.
Can you? You want to protect us? Try clearing this floor of the infected. You know what it's like to live in a dark zone when monsters are lurking outside your front door all the time? My family and I are in enough danger without you added to our worries. So leave me be. Ask someone else.
I'll clear them out. And you'll help me then?
I'm sure you mean well, kid, but even if you succeeded, more would move in soon. You'll probably just get yourself killed in the process.
It's worth a shot. You got nothing to lose.
You're either crazy or desperate. But do it. If you survive, come back. And we'll talk.
教我因为我们是神。
阿敏丢炸弹就炸死一群人。
不用拿炸弹，让我们一起死啊！
Southern part of the Quarry End neighborhood of Old Villador.
哦，我的体力已经达到最高等级了，700耶！
啊，就这样，就这样。
我帮你想啥怎么样？
你就这样。太让我伤心又难受了。
Hey, it's me. The infected are gone. For now.
You've slain them? All of them?
All of them.
So you have. Fine then. I will tell you of your friend. He was surprised by masked men. He couldn't even put up much of a fight. They just overwhelmed him and dragged him into a nearby building.
Is it inhabited?
I don't believe so. Except for the infected, of course.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you. You may have saved a life today.
And you have provided my family a respite from constant terror. Even if it lasts only for one night, we will be eternally grateful.
在楼下，他感染者都在楼下。呀呀！
相信杰克。相信杰克。这在哪里啊
？58而已。
在上面吗？
罗宾太太他没搞远，他就是那个。
没有，那个电话语音电话而已。
哦，找到了。
下去啊，海登下去。好爽吗？
我弓没有准备好。
啊，
我的弓。
Or should I say predictable?
I predict I'm gonna beat your ass.
You're having a party and you didn't invite me. I'm hurt.
What the?
Derek, the prodigal carrier, so you are behind this after all.
What are you talking about? I'm here to save your ass.
Save your own ass. Kill them both, boys.
交给你啊，小弟，你不是很喜欢感染者吗？
哎，卡住了。
卡什么啊？
我这一只，
晚上一只，
两只，好，留那只大哥在跟他干。
有个大哥被人逼干死。
好强哦！
哎，不行啊，这边有紫外光啊，那根本没办法。
挂吗？
算了，前面。
真可惜耶！为什么大哥对我不看一级？
我懂。
哎，这样才好玩啊！就是因为有紫外光，我们打起来更轻松。没东西吧？
有备注。
有备注吗？
哎，有。哦。
原来凶手是一群变节者，搞什么鬼东西？无聊，害我兴奋一下，你们是杰克或什么？失望。
Thanks. Looks like I misjudged you.
Same as everyone else.
But,
I told you I'd have my eye on you, Pilgrim. And I have. Especially since our first meeting. You're good. But when I saw you walking into a trap, I stepped in. I told you I'd be there when you slipped up.
I guess I took it the wrong way.
我觉得那边来帮也没什么差。
So you're not the one hunting
等
down
一下，我还
carriers.
刚一刀就把那
But
个
I've
砍
been
挂。
investigating. I've
我们
concluded
尊重
there's
他。
someone on the
大块
inside.
头那个吗？
哎，对，我们尊重他一下。
I have my suspicions, but for now, I'm going after Jack.
But you were following him too?
Yeah, but I lost him after he was dragged in here, and then you showed up. He can't be far.
Calling all carriers. HQ is under attack. Nearby carriers to HQ immediately. We need help.
Oh, fuck. That's Driscoll. We gotta get back to HQ.
Let's divide and conquer. You head to HQ and I'll find Jack.
Okay, radio in when you find him. I'm heading to HQ.
Watch yourself, Pilgrim, and good luck.
没电丢了，我们这个3人的，还有一个那边，还有一个疯子那边射感染箭。
谁偷袭呀？我让他变感染。
你会公会慢慢，那你慢慢射啊，我们在旁边看你有没有玩。
这样我会蛮开心的，我已经准备好是 Stefan。
等一下，这个用传的吧？这个太远了吧？
啊，他直接上地铁啊。
太远，这太远了。
你就让他直接传地铁，哎，在哪里啊？对啊，直接传地铁啊。
我原地把人叫过来。
到了。
也是从睡觉的地方而已。
可是就晚上了，咆哮者要出来了没？
可以先睡一觉也没事。
啊，不用睡了，不用睡了，跟我走，跟我走。这边是安全的。
我把石头分分是安全的。
好酷哦！竟然还会被你发现，原来是这样走过来的。
那可以上去了，我操！那也行。
哦，我就是这样走上来的、啊。
我靠！
果然还有一只蚊子。我准备好，等一下，等一下。
交给你啊，高手。
OK， 好，可以。
看你要说杰克。
Welcome to the dead letter office, punk.
我是流氓啊，这不是变节者啊！哎，穿个
可以啊，让他变吧。
变节者哦。
让他自相残杀。
来，交给你啊！哎，我去旁边纳凉。
What are you gonna do now?
旁边纳凉。还有没？还有没有啊？
有，你还是别打，还是别打，他
防御而已啊。
好吧，那让个3只吧。
你就把它变一变啊。
都好了，3只都在啊。
好吧。可是主要是灯光区的。
对啊，所以他们很快就死了。爆头。就是这么简单，一击。你还有徽章可以拿，就是这么简单。
看来报社的人也死的差不多了，啊，不是报社，邮局啊。
我也听不到打鸡鸡的声音了。
还有哎，
啊，你上。
高手啊！
宝贝，竟然还有。
高手上啊！
好，可以了。开始讲话了，开始讲话了，开始讲话了。别讲话！哎，
这个脸高手，哇，你好好玩啊！
为什么你们在叫？怎么了？你们怎么了？哎，快攻击我啊！快攻击我！你们！这种死外灯了，为什么你们在这里变？你们怎么？你怎么了？还有，应
该还有吧？
还有，
有，
看起来还有，
还有。
对，来交给你。
根本不能关。
不用关。
我死光了。
对，就是这样。看，你看，还有徽章可以拿，奖牌可以拿，多轻松啊！你们，
这是杰克吗？不是吧？是那个教授吧？
It's a good thing you showed up when you did.
If it weren't for Derek, I wouldn't have made it at all.
Derek? But I thought...
And so did I. But turns out all he wants is to come back to the guild. And killing carriers isn't the way to do it.
Then who's behind all this?
Now, Derek believes it's someone on the inside. I agree.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
Driscoll, you gotta come see this.
还交给你啊，肩背好。
还有吗？
应该还有，没那么简单。
没有。
爆头。
Jaime. I can't believe it.
He had to be working for someone. He couldn't pull this off on his own.
With personalities like Jack and Derek around, his nice guy routine kept him off everyone's radar.
Ethan, it's Derek. I found Jack. He's dead. Now his killers are too, but I beat a confession from one of them before finishing him off.
What did you learn?
Jaime was working for Waltz.
Waltz is behind this?
Waltz? I didn't see that coming.
Thanks, Derek. Gather Jack's things if you can. I'll be in touch.
Roger that, Pilgrim.
兜来兜去就还是都跟华尔兹有关系。
哦
他看到便捷差不多，
原来是华尔兹，难怪那些都是辩解者。
可是辩解者是听于上校的话，不是
Destroying the carriers to disrupt the network?
Waltz isn't a destroyer. He wants to control the network. He wants our archives all to himself.
I've heard about the carrier's Bible. Is there more?
A lot more. Maps, other books, vast quantities of intel gathered over the years. Every little detail about the city and the surrounding areas as well.
Waltz is no doubt trying to gather complete information about the city. Maybe about its citizens. He's looking for something and I need to know what. I need to see the archives.
That's information reserved for only the highest ranks of the Carriers Guild. However, you've more than proven yourself. Earned your place among our elite carriers. Come on.
我不要坚信死他，给我要看到血流成河，接受圣剑是什么鬼？我要血流成河。好啦，升级了。
Your time has come, Hotshot. Welcome to the top tier of the Carriers Guild ranks. Not bad for a pilgrim. You are officially the elite of the elite. The best of the best of the very best of the guild. Our secrets are now your secrets. To honor this occasion, I have something for you. Congratulations, Hotshot. And to think what you were when you joined. Some snotty-nosed little punk. And what you are now. A carrier. Makes me proud. With your fearless dedication and service, you've earned the right to ask of the rest of us how we can serve you.
我可以往你身上射一箭橄榄。
favor, so ask away.
我要射他，我要射他。
哦，算了，公安储物库又没什么东西。
对啊，因为也跟主线没关系啊。
I asked that Derek be reinstated as a carrier. He saved my life and even as an outcast had this guild's back. He admits to his mistakes and I believe he'll work hard to make up for them.
Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. We'll restore Derek immediately.
Thank you.
From now on, treat me like an open book. There is probably a great deal that you'd like to know.
我想射呢，我想射你。
What answers, Hotshot? Now's your chance to ask.
你问他什么？
所以点完了，没了，完成了。
可以问他什么东西？
Aiden, heard the news? Meet me in the canteen. If I really am to thank you, I want to do it in person.
A question for you, Professor.
Ask away.
Oh?
Nia?
I'm looking for a girl named Nia. She'd be about my age now. A little younger. Do you know anything about her?
No, I'm afraid not. Anything else you can tell me about her?
Yeah, she was one of Waltz's experimental subjects. No, one of his victims. 15 years ago.
There were more girls. The carriers know of one of them. It was hard to keep that one out of trouble.
Sounds like it could be her.
Maybe. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. She goes by the name of Lawan. She hangs out with Frank, as far as I know.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Can you tell me anything about X-13?
X-13? Interesting. Not quite, but listen to this. Back in the day, the military coded strategic locations around the city with an X and a number. This included sites like water towers, power stations. The higher the number, the more strategically important the location. But I've never heard of any location with a higher designation than X9.
So, what's strategically important about X13?
Have no idea. But I'll tell you, it's not a place for guys like you and me, lad.
I wonder what it means then. Can you tell me any more about Major Matt?
Before the revolution, Jack Matt was an undistinguished military major. He made his name by refusing William's order to shoot civilians. He managed to get most rank-and-file soldiers to join him and side him with the people and help in their revolution succeed. He's considered by many as not just a hero, but the city's savior. That was then. Now, I hear, he's more and more after personal gain and the help of the citizens.
That sounds like he's on a power trip. It's too bad. So, what about this Raynor character?
Character's right. He's responsible for bringing together all the trade unions necessary to get the war built. This had him mixing with nearly everyone in the city, both the bigwigs and everyday people. He leveraged his role to make himself very, very rich, which made him an unlikely revolutionary leader, but he became one nonetheless. He was ground zero for the rebellion, although his true motivations had never quite been clear. He came out on top in any case, and manages the supply chain for the peacekeepers. He's up there with Matt in influence. He's got exquisite taste, and in the course of his duties, manages to obtain all manner of rare artifacts his people come across. Well, he's become quite the collector.
Sounds like a colorful individual. So, what's the real story on the Night Runners? Who were they?
Heroes to most. Started out pretty simple, a group of soldiers who became infected during a mission. Now, usually, infection spelled the end of a military career. Too much risk, especially with so many night operations. However, around this time, the military created something called inhibitors. Not only did they prolong the time you could spend in the dark, but also greatly enhanced motor skills and other senses. The downside was the side effects of inhibitors. They kicked the crap out of most people, if they didn't outright kill you. Given a choice, most soldiers took the risk to remain in active duty, and to continue to make a difference in the battle. That's why people consider them heroes. Not just because they did so much to help so many, but because they joined the revolution on the people's behalf. They were the real deal, Aiden.
That's quite a story. So who's this Colonel Williams?
Oh, yes. Colonel Chris Williams, a.k.a. The Butcher.
Ooh, how do you earn that nickname?
If you hadn't just asked me, I'd say you don't want to know. But, since you asked, Williams was the right-hand man of General Pratt, the nominal head of security for the city. I say nominal because it was an open secret that Williams was Pratt's puppet master. Pratt was a nepotism promotion, and of no practical military use. Growing bold, Williams ordered a chemical strike on the city, while Pratt was stuck at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, unable to cope with the conflict, the responsibility of military command, and really anything not whiskey related. What happened next His common knowledge.
Nani?
William's attack triggered the revolution. With Pratt having abdicated all authority, Williams ordered the military to shoot civilians. Most of the soldiers refused his order, and the end of armed conflict came swiftly. But not before the Colonel and many of his supporters made the dam his personal stronghold. Shortly after that, lucky for him, he took in Waltz.
Wow, the butcher indeed. Thanks for the information.
哦，第二只蚊子出来了，
把它扒死。
它终于在我面前飞来飞去了。
把它扒死。这天气开始，蚊子又慢慢回来。
So what really brought on the revolution?
It had been building for a while. Under William's direction, the military was increasingly unconcerned with collateral damage or civilian fatalities. The chemical strike was the match that lit the bonfire. The military explanation for the chemical strike was to eliminate the infected in evacuated areas of the city. Fact is, most areas had not been evacuated. Crowds of survivors remained, huddled on roofs, sheltering in place. Citizens, but also undocumented refugees from all over Europe. There was no way to know who was healthy and who was infected. There was a massacre, and half the city's population was wiped out.
Oh my God.
It was a tragedy beyond comprehension. Was Williams that bloodthirsty and cruel? Was the military that disorganized that it didn't know its own evacuation plans? In the end, it doesn't really matter. Death and chaos enveloped the city, and those who survived had had enough. And so, as people have done throughout the ages, they rose up in revolution.
I hardly know what to say.
所以说这一轮要杀上校，
总共10吧。
这一轮要杀上校，才可以掌控水资源哦，才可以让水降下来。
不杀也可以啊。
不杀可以降下来，
降不下来而已。
靠北要这样让它降下来啊，不然怎么遇到特殊僵尸？
可是特殊僵尸也还好啊。 就你到时候遇到就知道，就一只很麻烦的特殊僵尸。
哦，好卡哦。贝蒂卡卡。
我也快不知道说。
This has been quite an education. Thanks, Professor.
No problem, kiddo. Wish more of my carriers were as curious as
你
you.
闪过了，竟然偷袭到我眼睛看不到的地方。可惜咩？为什么就不要盯那只在我床上躺着睡得很爽的狗？为什么要盯？
不会盯狗。
会啊，
会啊，
外面的蚊子都会叮弹珠，这是弹珠哦。
没有温柔订单。
会啊。
那猪没有反应，那它的皮毛的关系吧。
可是照理说，蚊子吸血吸到可以饱的话，那不如吸狗就好，干嘛一定要吸人的血？
不是啊，因为人血那个比较温度比较高啊，他们也喜欢吸牛奶之类的。
其实因为人那个排放的氧化碳，
到食堂找德瑞克，
似乎比狗还要高。
好卡哦！
好卡，为什么忽然间变卡了？
对啊，我变得好卡。
不知道，我是不卡的。
蛮卡。
我也是忽然间蛮卡的。靠背。
哦，找德瑞克。那如果不给德瑞克的话，就是去找那个柜子而已啊。
对啊。
还是会卡、欸，要重开一下。
好卡哦。
对啊。不该要卡的，为什么？大哥不在吗？
不知道。
不在啊，那问题是好卡哦。
你人在哪里啊？
我走一步就退一步，走一下就退一步。
阿明，我怎么看到你在空中飘？
就跟你说我们在卡啦。
对啊，我也在卡，我走一步退一步，走一步退一步。
妈的，又来了！
我连卖个东西都会顿。
我决定了，先退出再进来。
我也是。变顺了。
Got more where that came from, honey. Don't forget.
还是会卡，真的。你会卡吗？你？有顺了一点，顺了一点。
我中。
有中吗？
Thanks, Aiden. You don't know what being back in the guild means to me.
Don't thank me. You proved yourself.
Maybe, but you made it happen. Here, take this.
What's that?
A little toy I whipped up for myself. I want you to have it. I call it Deliverance. And it's yours.
Holy shit. Look at this. Thanks, man.
Use it in good health. Or I'll find your corpse and steal it back, Aiden.
Roger that. You take care, Derek.
不会啊，我马上就把它卖掉了。
它是一把 Level 9金色武器，
加9级9的传递者，不可能的、啊。支线不会做那么好的东西。
加9木棒，
金我还是要自己去刷。支线阶段金我要整到6了。
所以现在其实是因为你们在那个卡，所以我这边也在，所以我这边读取要等你们读完。
对啊。
从这一样没有用。
珍贵双手棍。
是金色没有错。
绝对不动摇的把握，还有一个手
真机上。
I didn't know any of them.
为什么还在卡、
我也是在卡、我手就顿一下在那。
伤脑筋。
So I hear Frank guided you over the radio. Man, that was courageous of you.
雷迪卡，为什么到这个晚上会这么卡？
There's chatter about the Night Runners rising from the ashes lately. People need hope.
我也觉得。
这都玩到这个节骨眼了，这我一个等级那么。好像说不太过去哦。
不会啊 ，NPC 觉得还好。
好卡，我怎么都会顿。
Gamma boy。
还是说早上你们比较不会卡？
这个女的是要干嘛？去吗？
加着追追手。
这个女人在干嘛？
哪一个啊？这应该是支线吧？
没有，我们看到有支线的标志啊。
Hey, what's all this about?
We are rehearsing a play, my dear boy. A comedy, to be precise. An art form that has nearly vanished in these dark times.
Ah, I see. So did you write this play?
I wish I did. But no, it's The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare, a classic of theatre.
Classic? How old is it?
Almost half a millennium. That is why we must not forget it. It's a crucial part of our cultural history. Would you care to join our little theatre group?
Join? No. I was just curious.
I love it when you young'uns get curious. Listen, if you want to know more, go find Albert. He's on a mission to collect all the works of classical literature. His endeavours would surely satiate your curiosity, and then some.
Sounds interesting. Where can I find him?
He set up a modest library in the Peacekeeper's ship, has stockpiled lots of books so far, and he's on a constant search for more. So even if books themselves don't capture your imagination, you can still make a pretty penny there.
So 这个是把你引导是找出的那个任务。
读书会啊。 好像打到了，对，读书会没错。
击过。啊，竟然躲2次。
啊，躲2次，这也是。
他意思是说他房间不止1只。
看来没中。哦，就只有 体温太高了。猪的体温太高了。
想知道我房间有几只吗
？3只。
应该超过。
超过了。
应该超过。
我上次就杀了快7只了。
7只？
真的啊。超屌的。然后我杀到第8只的时候，我杀不死，就开电风扇睡觉了。所以现在要干嘛？休息。
可以啊，你要休息就休息吧。
没有，我只是想知道你们现在要干嘛。
要解赏鸟吗？
对哦，对，商量，走，出发。
不然赏鸟解一解就休息了。
好，赏鸟出发。
标记一下赏鸟。
剩下明天再说。
赏鸟。
不然现在有点卡我。
我怎么卡不到的卡加强干？
一堆人又看晚上在玩艾尔登吗？玻璃。
哦，外国人。
啊，对哦。
艾尔登又开始发威了。我要继续等蚊子了。
那赏鸟位置。
标了。
赏鸟。
收起我大腿。这面。会蹲。
Thank you so much. Please take this small token.
任务为什么？
不见了。
对啊，为什么任务不见了？
那赏鸟那叫阿伯而已啊。
我为什么刚不见了？
因为要早上的关系吗？还是怎样？
跟那个有关系吗？叫阿奈伯而已啊。
刚还有的啊。还是真的是跟要早上才有关系啊？
你有看到赏鸟侠吗？
是你吗？
赏鸟侠？
这好像是他还是我们要先睡一觉？
睡一下好了。
好卡。
哦，好卡，靠！真的很卡。
在这边可以睡吗？
不行。
蹲一下，蹲一下。
你睡的地方，地铁吧？
这里吧。
最近的话是在最前面那边。
这个小屋不是那个画家的那个吗？盾。阿明也很盾哦。
对，
我也是。盾。
我是一吨的。
我是一吨。然
后我已经看到我二哥不知道跑到哪里去，跑 剑中影了，我还在一溜一溜。
我也是。
开原力。
为什么主机板没死？
不是，这应该跟网络有关，我在想，因为我都在蹲，我配备兵役好，但是我也在蹲。
我只知道有蚊子没有被我打死，他在我后面。我看到他。
下任务一样没有出现。
我好钝哦！
看来今天只能先这样子了，不然没
鸟不
办法。
见了，赏鸟不见了
为什么赏鸟不见啊？
我也不知道啊，靠！其他任务都有出来。
什么 bug 啊？
卫星梦是啥小啊？
啊，我们解过了。
啊，有解过？
还是我自己解？
卫星梦。啊，算了，明天再解好了。
太那个，还明天再。
很那个呢，我这用盾着在走路呢，真的。
我也是，干这不行，这不行，
我也不行。哦，那个这时候不知道为什么，可能就像这时候可能就像阿翔讲的，可能那个国外都在玩艾尔登，所以网络整个很延迟。对，我现在他们早上哦，我们这边是晚上。国外的人又比我们人多。我要退哦。
先退啊。
好多人看，我看画面都一直在那那个，对。
连线还是没有修好。
不是，这应该是那个视听的问题。因为如果是他们游戏主机上，这跟艾尔登没什么关系啊，就是跟实际的。
我也是觉得跟配备没有关系啦。
没关系。
啊哈，我们就先这样，不然能怎样呢？休息。哎，睡觉的睡觉，装死的装死。
打蚊子。
打蚊子
的神官，今天不是他们